Alright, welcome back my little TCLs, and this is Scorpion72, and I'm going to be reviewing the Crime Syndicate. That's right, these bad boys that were in the DC Comics Forever Evil DC collectibles that gave us some figures to roughly about a month out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start from the last and work my way all the way up to the leader of the group. Alright, be back in a second. Alright, my little TCLs, welcome back. This is Scorpion72 with another review of Crime Syndicate from the storyline of Forever Evil DC Comics. So, DC Collectibles gave us some figures of the main villains in the storyline. And today we're going to be reviewing Deathstroke. Well, sorry. Deathstorm. Stop Deathstroke in my head. Deathstorm. So, first off, I want to say is that the figure's really cool. I like the way the sculpting is. But right off the bat, my main problem with this figure is just the fact that the articulation is inside the sleeves. Now, it's hard to tell where it bends, so you have to be very careful. This one, I managed to get okay. But this arm, his right arm, not so much. I believe I broke the joint inside, so now it does not bend as it should. So, other than that, it's cool. It had an articulation underneath the shirt or the sleeve as costume, uniform. And, like, some of this stuff is cool like that, but it's just a little difficult or problematic when you're trying to figure out where the joint is and you bend it and it kind of, like, snapped on me. Other than that, just be careful. If you haven't gotten this figure already, it's been out for almost like a month or two. And, yeah. So now we're going to go through the articulation. Basically has head rotation, up, down. You can turn from side to side. It's got this little cool motif here, where if you shine the light, you can see it's like his head's catches on fire. It comes through the eyes. Arms can go up, down. Like I said before, articulations here in the elbow. You just have to be careful of that. Like this one now, breaks for me. Anyways, so wrist articulation, swivel on the wrist also can like move his fist outward, inward. We also have waist articulation, ab crunch, legs can split up, open. You have little twists at the thighs, double jointed knees, nice. And let's see, we have here ankle articulation. Like in some of my other previous videos, you can see that it's very well done, that you can twist his ankle in many different ways. And if you notice, there are no pegs, so the ankle articulation is hidden very, very well. So there's the back of the figure in case you want to see. And voila. So video is pretty short. A lot of these figures are pretty much of the same articulation. The other problem is that they kind of don't match with the Justice League figures now, because now they up the ante, the articulation being like 20, 21, 22 points articulation. They're more articulated than the Justice League. So hopefully they'll redo the Justice League figures. I know some people don't want to feel like they need to buy a whole set of Justice League figures, especially when they have like, We Can Be Heroes Justice League pack, which I bought just to have all the characters. But then again, they do make multiples of Batman, and that sells, so who knows. But I hope they be consistent with articulation, because that's always been one of their things from the past, is that they'll come out with a few figures with excellent articulation, and they go back to the basics. The main one I can think of right now, before these guys came out, was the Superman line. When they had, like, Cyborg Superman, Doomsday, Bizarro. Like, that Superman was super articulated. I thought that was the road they were going to go down, and they didn't. They just went back to doing whatever they were doing from before, and that was kind of upsetting, because here you have a great Superman, super articulated, and I thought they were going to do it the Hush line, but they didn't. Anyways, Death Storm. I'm going to show you that before and after. So the before one, you have the Firestorm from Blackest Night. So that's pretty much almost as close to what we have here. It's not the same character, but basing on what they're doing, it's an evil Firestorm incarnated. So they're just up the ante. This one I kind of like because he has that cool like lightning type hair and stuff. But he's not as articulated as this one. So there you have it. And we're going to go on to the next member. So if you're still interested in Death Storm, he should be still available at comic shops. And yeah, so that's it. Until next time, little TCLs. Later.